What's up? Live long and prosper, everyone. Oh, it says to shorten it. It's an eBay guitar. I want to talk for a second about my Washburn KC 70V. This guitar is my first guitar. It's the guitar that started it all. I got this guitar very similar to this in the early 90s. I want to say 1992. And this particular guitar, this one right here is from 97, I think. Or no, 1987. And the story is that I told the folks, want to play guitar. And we were living in Orlando at the time, and we went to one of the local stores. It wasn't a guitar center, but it was like a local music store, and that was in Orlando. Somebody may know what the name of it is. I can't remember. It might not even be there anymore. And they had a lot of used stuff. They had Fenders and Gibsons. I tried out a Fender, and I tried out a Gibson copy. Can't remember what kind it was. And some other weird used guitars. There was an Ibanez in there too. And I liked this one. And what I liked about it was the finish, which has a really cool finish. It has this, looks like a bowling ball finish. And it had the Floyd Rose too, which this, looking at, it's not an actual Floyd Rose. It's like a Washburn licensed. Maybe it's made by Floyd Rose. Maybe it's made by Washburn in the style. It's definitely a Floyd Rose style. Floyd Rose with lockers, which seems to be missing the nuts. Anyway, I traded that guitar. Got a Samick semi-hollow body and played that for a couple years. Then I traded that one, or sold it to my high school girlfriend. Can't remember. And got a Gibson Les Paul, which I still have. Still have that. You know how it is for guitar players. You trade guitars. You go through guitars. Guitars are like old girlfriends, right? You have them, then they're gone, and then you miss them. Anyway, I missed this guitar. So about 2 years ago, what I did is I started looking for the exact same model, and I wanted the exact same color. Exact same guitar. And I looked around. I did some research to find out what the guitar was, what the particular model, the KC70V, and the color for 2 years. Looked on eBay and eventually found exactly what I was looking for. Gobbled it up, picked it up, $170. $170. Probably less than what I paid for it back in 1992, or what my dad paid for it. And definitely less than what it went for retail in late 80s. I think this thing went for high 600s, like 650 or something around there. But let me show you some of the interesting things about this guitar. First of all, it has EMG or EMG style. They say EMG select pickups. They are not active, but they do have that kind of EMG. I call it the EMG darkness. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they are fairly high output, and they look cool too. Those are cool looking. The black pickups have 2 single coil, a humbucker, and yeah, they sound pretty good. Sounds fine. I'm running this through a pod and then into a little orange practice amp, and also a line direct to the camera. The other interesting thing about this guitar is it's got 3 switches, one for each pickup. So you can turn on just one pickup, like that's the neck, or you can turn them off, do that kind of thing. You can, select 2 of them. There's the neck in the middle. You can turn all 3 on at the same time, and that's unique, because I know that you can't do that with the Fender unless you have a weird pickup system for it. Selection. It also has a push and pull pot, so you can change. I'm guessing you can change the phase. This it's real slight. So it's got that switching system. It's real nice. It's got a rosewood neck, pretty thick slab of rosewood. Looks pretty good. Maple, or I should say fingerboard, rosewood fingerboard. It has jumbo frets. They look really nice. Play nice too. And it's got a maple neck with cut. So it's been reversed right here for stability. It's, of course, it's got truss rod. Has the locking, nuts for the Floyd Rose, but they're missing. So I'm gonna put those in. Has some Washburn tuners, angle neck. Pretty nice. The best thing about this guitar, though, is the finish. It looks like a bowling ball, and it's pretty cool. So, for $170, all right, that's the right price. Sometimes you can find these things on. Let's see, this is more of a classical. I'm pretty happy. Like I said, this is running through a Pod XT Live. It's an old piece of equipment, but it's got a lot of output, so I like doing it for these videos. This is a Shure condenser. I forgot which one, G42, and this is a little orange crush. And I'm using a Nikon D 3200 to record. And I've got a tube MP, an art tube MP preamp, and then the audio box USB. And I'll end up mixing this down with Final Cut Pro. So. Peace out.